Primary residence on the West Coast, and a place to showcase the stunning collection of Mediterranean art objects.
This is our 100th millionth tour going to Hearst Castle. Nice weather,
Hundreds of glamorous
as
guests
always.
traveled the same road to visit the castle in the 1920s and 30s. But imagine Mr. Hearst first as young
If
Willie,
you've never been
a
here,
boy following his father along
and you
the
like a
winding
nice
private
tour,
path that would become this
top
road.
10 would recommend.
Climbing on horseback
If you like to see a bunch
1,600
of
feet,
old shit stolen from
488
Europe,
meters, to a hilltop that was often sunny
come on
when
down
fog
to
shrouded the coast during the
Hearst Castle
summertime.
in Cincy.
Later in life, Mr. Hearst said that the road was so steep and the way so rocky that he only managed by hanging on to the tail of my pony. George Hearst knew California's landscape well, having traveled west as a miner from Missouri in the 1850s.
Coming back to the U.S. from France in 1903, she's hired by John Galen Howard and assigned to work with Phoebe Apperson at Berkeley Design the Greek Theater. Now, John Galen Howard, of course, took credit for that, but a big mistake he makes. He said he regrets it his whole life. He goes to a luncheon and he brags to his buddies. He's got this great new designer. She does great work. He only has to pay her pittance because she's a woman. So there's about 300 connections that she makes in the Bay Area, and that's why Julie Morgan gets started in 1904. Now, William Randolph Hearst, when he gets the estate in 1919, he knows Julie Morgan because it's mom's architect. She does not want to work with him. 2 reasons. She says he has a disease, changeableness of mind.
Mask helps so I don't breathe like a hard on too when I'm recording. Because I breathe so hard. I always catch myself
to the lady side.
Lady side.
For the mistresses and them.
Warning. So cool.
That's the guy side. It's the lady side.
So I think one of the things I'll show you is on this wall on this side you see the electric heater. Hearst was thinking he was going to heat everything with fireplaces, but I grew up in Minnesota. I could have told him a big fire and an open fireplace, the heat goes out the top, you could smoke in the room. And he didn't like that. So the fireplaces bottoms, it's going to be Spanish if you see carved lion's feet, lion's paws, human heads. 90% of the time it's Italian. You see the Spanish little piece there with the Madonna child. And then if you need to do penance, you would do your penance here. This is a French piece from a church where you might receive communion or do your confession or marriage. Yeah. So again, you got all.
There's something like that. That was for a minute.
Oh wow, shower you're getting.
So I'm going to ask us to do something quickly. I don't usually do it with a group this size, but I can see you guys are really interested. 2 of the most incredible jade pieces you're going to see are on that table there. So if you go up 2 at a time, walk on the tile only. Avoid the rug, please. Take a peek at those jade lamps and then come back. Okay. Hills. And if you want to get a peek at that, if you watch the movie The Bodyguard, that's the house Hearst bought to take care of Mary Davies after he was gone. And that's the house where he died. That's put together, you can see how well they did. Processional pieces, you've got Jesus and his family, and St. Mary and her family that would have been put on poles in Spain. And Hearst doesn't know it, but he's proceeding into financial bankruptcy. He's not initially impacted by and the boys. The ceiling you see around the outside is the plaster cast pieces done 1934. But we recognize the marble work as the Stolten Company. And we've got many folks that say they'd love to have this Art Deco style bathroom, even though you'd like the bodega, so you could probably add that. But this is a room. And some of you already noticed it's got a closet in the bathroom. And I told women really like that. And you can see, if you look on either side, those are beautiful Italian chests. And if you look on the wall, these are Spanish. Now they made standing desks because they had to hand-make chairs, very expensive. So the standing desks were more economical. If you look inside the bathroom, you see the boys were here. The beautiful granite that you see. They were all done just before the turn of the century by a woman artist, and he wants to support women in art. His mother was big with art. He wants to support them. Again, you see the bathroom here, another 16th century Spanish ceiling. Again, only horn ceiling. Though if you're outside, this is not a dome. From the outside, they just use that dome ceiling for ambiance. This is not a tapestry, but it's a rug that would have been 200 years old for Hearst. And he puts it on the wall to form a tapestry, because again, he likes that Moorish kind of style as you're in the room. You see the mountains?
End of the tour is Oasis Indoor Pool. And it's always so calm, like you want to just jump in, but then you'll get a fat fine from the state.